Hey folks, Lemonade here, and we have a really exciting mousepad in for review today. The PureTrak MF2 in the stunning warrior design. All right, folks, the PureTrak MF2 is, if you've seen my MF1 video, just really an upgrade in every single way over that particular mousepad. And I highly recommend this over the MF1 for 99% of people. But let's get the non-fun stuff out of the way and we'll get into it. So the pad itself, it comes in one size, 482 by 406 by 4 millimeters. There are a couple other designs that do come in a desk mat size, but all of them come in this kind of weird, again, 482 by 406 by 4 millimeters. So again, it is 1 millimeter thicker than the MF1. Pricing starts at $29.99 for this large pad. I think this is more than adequate enough for most people. This is a large, nice pad. Again, all of PureTrak's pads, if this is your first time watching a video of me doing a PureTrak review, are actually made in the United States. Now, that's not the end of the world if a pad is not made in the United States, but it is really nice to see because there are very few manufacturers of mouse pads specifically making pads in the US, and especially for competitive prices. So again, a huge kudos for PureTrak for providing great pads made locally here. So the surface itself, no coating, nice uniform X and Y. A very smooth and soft surface. This is my preference when it comes to a pad. It has a tiny bit of give, a little bit more than the MF1 itself. There's a little bit of squish there because that extra thickness. The design. I got the Warrior. I think I got the best one. I'll show you the other designs later, but I mean, this thing is just... The camera and the lighting here is not doing it justice. I try to adjust it. It's just the way that this color is, but in person, and especially when I hold it like this, it is just phenomenal. I mean, you just get this shimmery golden glow, this really dark, deep blue, and then there's some nice subtle details that I'll pull it up to the camera a little bit closer. Look, you got the clouds over here, tigers, kind of shining sun from the bottom. It is a phenomenal design. My most favorite design that I have, probably, yeah, I would say this is my most favorite design in-house that I have currently of all my pads. And of all the ones I've seen, it's just, they knocked it out of the park with this design. I get stunned every time I look at it. It's beautiful. It really is. And I think when it comes to mouse pads, once you start tinkering with a lot of them, you'll notice that you kind of find ones that really work for you. And then at that point, it really is design that kind of takes the cake. And there is something to be said about really thoughtful design. It's on your pad, it's on your desk, it's something you look at all the time. So now, humidity resistance, it is slightly better than the MF1. I would attest that maybe to the, again, slightly, well, 1 millimeter more thickness of it. So it's probably because of that. Who knows? But I do notice a little less humidity buildup on it. It's not bad at all. It's not like a glorious mouse pad. Those are horrible for humidity. This is fantastic. For reference, I do live in Florida, so it's pretty much the most humid state out there, and this is manageable. The actual surface in terms of performance, so static friction, dynamic friction, is very balanced. It's really, to me, down the middle. It has a nice flow. It doesn't really feel like it's tugging at you too much. And then on those more staticky movements, you still get a very smooth, consistent glide. It's really just straight down the middle. Again, and this is why I say over the MF1, this just is a more versatile pad in that regard. The edges, the stitch edges themselves are pretty much the same exact quality as the MF1. This time I did not have any QC issues. I had one small one on the MF1. This is flawless. I don't have any issue at all with stitch edges. They're at a nice, reasonable height. They are pretty even with the pad, but it doesn't bug you at all. They're smooth and soft, so nothing that you would really notice in game. The base itself is slightly upgraded over the MF1, though that being said, both of them are stuck to my desk like glue, so I wouldn't really say that's a huge advantage, but it does feel slightly more premium. For comparison's sake, I'll bring the MF1 here into the picture. So this is the Phoenix Edition MF1. And this is a PureTrak Valor mouse, but a very like G Pro super light in shape and very similar in weight. Glide test real quick, and then versus the, you can see a lot more stopping power there. It definitely goes a little bit further on the MF2, but again, not what I would consider a speed pad by any means. Performance in game has been great. I don't really play tack shooters. I do play some aim labs, and there's some scenarios that are kind of akin to a tack shooter there, but I do flicking and tracking scenarios. I performed really well there. I play primarily Battlefield, and I pepper in Apex Arena here and there. Again, great consistent performance across the board. I couldn't recommend it any more than I already have up to this point. There is a slower glide on larger feet, as is the case with most mice. So larger feet, you're going to get a little bit of a slower, more consistent glide. Mice with the 4-corner feet like the Model O series or the finalmouse series, these are definitely going to be faster in comparison. See, it just flew off the desk pretty much. But a pad like this, it just suits them both really well, just depending on your play style. I'm going to bring you to the website, show you a couple designs, and then we'll kind of close up here, folks. So here we are on PureTrak's website. The MF2 comes in a couple different designs. So the Warrior, the Tiger, Primal Mask, Lovely Date, and the Meteor Shower. I believe the Primal Mask and the Tiger do come in a desk pad, possibly the Date as well, but the Warrior does not, just comes in this one standard sizing. Again, they have several different mouse pads on the website: MF1, MF2, CL1, which I will be reviewing very soon. I do have it in-house as well, and they just released their mouse, the Valor, which is on my desk right now in my hand being used. Again, review coming soon on this. I did want to just cover all their products right out the gate pretty much, because they've been a fantastic company to work with. Products have been great. They're made in the USA, and I really enjoyed my time with everything they made and sent my way. I have purchased all of these with my own money, so the review is not affected at all. But I do want to give them kind of a shout out, because they don't get a lot of recognition in the mouse and mouse pad space, and they've been around for a long time. There's actually like an old Linus Tech Tips video from like 9 or 10 years ago of him reviewing a mouse pad of theirs. So I'd like to shine some light on companies that are kind of the underdog in the industry. So PureTrak, another banger. Highly recommend this mouse pad, and check it out. All my socials and links are down below. You'll also see affiliate codes and links, and a coupon code. UpgradeLemonade will save you 10% at checkout on PureTrak. And on that note, if you had a good time with me today, folks, likes and subs are always appreciated. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. But until the next Fresh Squeeze video, stay thirsty, folks.